If Earth stops spinning, here are the top sure plants most likely to survive. And trust me, you won't see no. Coming the atmosphere will go rogue, sweeping the surface like a Boeing T-C out of control. We're talking 1,000 Jan-mile, Jan-per-Jan-hour winds, shredding your little ego into confetti. Half the world turns into a broiler oven with no off switch, while the other half becomes a giant deep Jan freezer that'll flash Jan freeze your very soul. Number 10. Lichens, nature's Frankenstein hybrid you. Think this is just a moldy patch on your grandma's old shed? Wise up, bro! While solar storms are turning your skin into crispy bacon, this thing is chilling on a rock, laughing at the chaos. Look at this freak of nature. It's not a fungus, and it's not a plant. It's the ultimate illegal assembly. It's basically a homeless fungus kidnapping some innocent algae, forcing them to do manual labor in the sun while it provides a shelter as tough as Kevlar body armor. It looks like dried dandruff or petrified puke, but under a microscope, it's an alien legion mining the hell out of rocks. Survival law. If you're shameless enough to find a teammate that fills your gaps, you'll live like a king in the apocalypse. Number 9. Welwitcher. The desert's scrap metal king if you're in the Permadan daylight zone and see a giant squashed octopus that looks like a pile of filthy rags. Don't call the cops, it's probably older than your lineage. This thing only grows 2 leaves its entire life. Yeah, you heard me too, but they split, curl and yellow until they look like a melting monster in the heat. It looks 10 years dead, but it's actually just waiting for the fog. It's the ultimate frugal master. It doesn't sweat, even when the sun is trying to turn it into charcoal. It only breathes at night when things cool down. Survival law. As long as I don't care about looking good, nobody can force me to quit the game. Number 8. Selaginella, the zombie resurrection specialist scrying over your dead office plant. Check this guy out. In the scorched daylight zone, he's the only necromancer around. When the drought hits, he curls into a tight, crispy ball, snaps his own roots and tumbleweeds across the wasteland. Looks totally dead. But give it 1 drop of water, just one, and it'll unfurl like an alien facehugger, turning a creepy emerald green in hours. Its secret? A sugar called trehalose that acts like a glass shield for its cells. It doesn't live well, it's just a pro at playing dead. Survival law. When the environment goes south, just shut yourself down until luck finds you again. Number 7. Arctic poppy. The polar satellite dish, the edge of the Permajan daylight zone, isn't a vacation spot. It's a Fusushimeyen, Cirque Sea ice hell. You'd think only steel survives here, but this little yellow flower will make you question your life. It's a total stalker. Its petals are shaped like a perfect parabolic dish, just like the satellite TV antenna on your roof. As the dim sun crawls along the horizon, the flower Zan head tracks it with grease Jan. Like precision. It's a polar thermal harvesting system, keeping its core Shumeyen Cirque Sea hotter than the air. Survival law, don't fight the environment. Learn to be a high Jan precision energy vampire. Number 6. Cactus. The armed Biojan battery in the center of the Perma-Jan daylight oven. The ground is a giant frying pan. Every animal is going to go psycho for a drop of moisture. The cactus is that hardcore billionaire carrying a vault of gold through a riot zone protected by 10,000 bayonets. Those needles, that's an armed gen-to-gen the gen teeth defense system. It's the ultimate miser of the plant world, turning its body into a massive water tank and cutting its spending evaporation to 0 survival law. Protect your core assets, even if it means being an enemy to the entire world. Number 5. Giant kelp. The deep Jan Sea bunker, forget those losers on land getting scorched or frozen. The real masters are chilling Yalbai feet below the surface. These guys grow 2 feet a day. While surface storms are shredding civilization, the deep sea is a stable, safe haven. Kelp has gas-gen-filled buoyancy bags to keep it in the light, and fibers tough enough to tank 100 Jan-mile Jan-per-Jan-hour currents. While humans spend billions on underground bunkers, kelp is just vibing in the deep with its plastic Jan-like toughness. Survival law, if the surface is too hot, dive deep and build your own order. Number 4. Mangroves. The chemical filters of the salt flat earth stopping means sea levels go haywire. Most fresh water gets drowned by bitter brine. While other plants drink salt water and die in agony, the mangrove is hitting the straw and chugging that salt like a champ. Its roots look like crabs crawling out of the mud. It has the most badass reverse osmosis system in biology, acting like an industrial water filter to block Joe of the salt. It chooses the most toxic, low-gen oxygen spots, just so the competition dies at the door. Survival law: endure the pain others can't, and you'll own a monopoly on the market. Number 3. Radiotrophic fungi, the king of Chernobyl Earth, stops the magnetic field fails and lethal cosmic rays turn your DNA into a scrambled mess. But on this wasteland, where even God would wear lead gloves, a black ghost is drooling over the radiation. This thing grows on the inner walls of nuclear reactors. It doesn't just survive radiation, it eats it for breakfast. It uses melanin to capture gamma rays and turn them into chemical energy. For you, it's a death sentence. For them, it's an extra Jan-shot espresso survival law. If you can't beat a lethal threat, turn it into your fuel. Number 2. Chlorella, the water bear's green ally if the atmosphere vanishes and you need a partner to drift through space with. Don't pick your golden retriever, pick this jar of green sludge. It's too small to see. But it's Earth's original oxygen factory. Its cell walls are basically cheat codes, resisting high DAN intensity UV and chemical rot. Its reproduction speed is cracked. It quadruples every hours. It can hibernate in the vacuum of space and one Jan click reboot when things get better. Survival law ultimate simplicity is ultimate invincibility. Number 1. Kudzu, the green cancer that eats the world welcome to the top of the food chain. When humans vanish and machines rust, the world won't be a desert, it'll be a green graveyard. This champion has one job: eat everything in sight. Known as the mile Jan minute monster, it'll climb power poles and wrap civilization in a suffocating green cocoon. It's simple: expand or die. Even if you burn the surface, its massive underground roots store enough energy to explode back to life in the spring. It'll sow the final green shroud for human civilization. Survival law: offense is the best defense, and overwhelming speed solves all your problems. That's the Plant Hall of Fame for the day the Earth stood still. Human civilization is just an intro. These green thugs are the main event. If you could take one plant into your bunker, which one you picking? Let me know in the comments, and hit that follow button, or nobody's gonna warn you where to run next time the planet hits the brakes. Sushu Oxygen Earth, where your house cat might grow to the size of a battle tank. Class dismissed.